Peace, Black family. So Derek Jacks did an interview on a podcast called Dear Future Wife. Now you're probably wondering, what does this interview have to do with the system of racism, white supremacy? Let's get into it.
So our eldest daughter, she may have spoken on this, is darker than the other two.
Oh yeah, she said that. She said she didn't used to like that. She said she didn't like that daughter. She had a lot of resentment towards that daughter.
By no way, shape, or form am I trying to imply that their relationship simply ended because of colorism. I am very aware that his relationship had infidelity issues and levels of insecurity as well. But it is interesting to see how racism, white supremacy can play out in how we love each other and show affection to each other, even when it comes to children-parent relationships.
Recognize that the love relationship between the black mother and her child, between the black father and his child, between the mother and the fathers and the sisters and the brothers in the black family is shaped by the political, social situation in which we as people live. If there was a difference in the family in terms of who was the darker or who was the lighter or who had the good hair or who had the bad hair, that means that racism in the political social system has entered into the parent. And the parent then transfers that racism, even in the way he or she relates to the children, onto the child.
So our eldest daughter, she may have spoken on this, is darker than the other two.
She said she didn't like that daughter. She had a lot of resentment towards that daughter.
Now, let's be clear. Colorism is a byproduct of the system of racism, white supremacy. This light-skinned, dark-skinned dynamic has been a huge weapon.
Your mother is so black. When she wears orange lipstick, she looks like a cheeseburger. Your mother is so black, when they pour hot water in her head, coffee comes out her mouth. Your mama hair's so nappy, when she braided, it looked like stitches.
It's not funny!
What's wrong with her?
Can we just doing a dozen?
Well, just listen to yourself. She's black, she's fat, she's nappy. If you really knew where the dozens come from, you wouldn't want to be laughing about it.
And this is why I personally never found those light-skinned, dark-skinned jokes funny. Because these so-called jokes can be passive-aggressive ways of hurting each other's feelings and also creating long-term psychological effects.
But I'm the one that saw the 2-year-old go for affection to their mommy and get turned away while the other two light-skinned, or the other one light-skinned at that time, child gets all the love and affection, and the dark-skinned child to see that. I'm the one that hears our dark-skinned child say things reflective of how she feels mommy feels about her.
Also, let me make this clear. I do not have an issue with biracial children, but let's not confuse biracial children for being light-skinned. You can be 100% black, African, and still be light-skinned. Let's not confuse it. Melanin comes in all different tones. So you can be as light as this sister and still be 100% African, not biracial. In conclusion, I hope that Derek Jacks, his ex-wife, and that young child that experienced that traumatic situation receives the help that they deserve.